It's winter, and that means it's snowmobile season. And I've got to make sure that my snowmobiles can fit in my truck. I'm going to put the sled deck in, and I want to make sure I've got this headache rack in place so that I don't have any issues with back windows. Don't ask me how many we've gone through in the time I've been with RedE. This is probably my favorite design so far of what we've gotten for the work trucks. The problem is I don't want it too high, and I don't want to block the tail light / camera, the bed camera there. So I'm going to take out a chunk here out of my back rack and make sure that it, number one, is functional, but number two is it looks good. It's about 18 inches. The sticker happens to be about 19.5 inches. So I'll make sure that this is centered and basically cut out the sticker. My dad had a great idea. Why in the world would you weld all this? You know, of course I'd clamp it tight, but why not just chop it here? And yeah, sure, there'll be a little transition, but I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna weld it myself, and so I'm gonna chop that off. It's gonna save me a ton of time. It's gonna be well worth it. At least let's see if it is. We're here at U Motors, and they're conducting an Avalanche safety training class. It's put on with a partnership with Skidoo and a few others, and we're also sponsoring. I need you guys to know what you're doing so that you'll save me if I get in an avalanche.
I saw a video here of somebody being in an avalanche. Who's that?
It's definitely a real deal. Do not take it lightly. I admit I did, and avalanches are real. We got into one, and it was really scary. Thankfully, he was at the top, and I didn't have to dig. It made me come to this class, let's just say that. Giving away this bag, guys. We caught an avalanche in action, and I had the drone up and found a hill that looked fun. Someone had actually tested it, and that gives you confidence to go on it, right? And I went up it twice. Got stuck the second time, rolled my sled down the hill, no issues. I was like, Chuck, you gotta try this thing. He's like, all right, I'll go. All of a sudden I look over and this avalanche has let loose. He's tumbling down, the sled's tumbling down. And I'm in that moment, I'm like, oh no, I'm pretty far away. So like, I'm not gonna be in it, but it's a real thing if you haven't heard it enough. It happens. So I'm very proud to give this away to hopefully save your life if you ever get into an avalanche. Now that we got done with that avalanche safety training class, we're back on the truck project. Got my sled deck in, got the back rack in with the box. I'll show you that in a sec. And I got good help. There he is. Here, my friends, is the new and improved back rack. No back rack sticker anymore because it's modified. So, you know, it's the RedE back rack, right? You can see how the cutout here is working nicely to show the whole taillight and the camera. Here's the decked toolbox. That's the only composite toolbox out there. Won't have to worry about scratching paint off or dents. I think this is going to work out good. I'm pretty excited to have it and to try it out because it's also going to match that sled deck. I did already take off the headache rack over there, so that's not showing. Normally those sled decks have a headache rack so you can't drive your sled into your back window. But since we have this one, no need. So while I was at Big Iron this year, Big Iron Farm Show here in Fargo, North Dakota, which by the way, we got best exhibit, best of show outdoor exhibit. We were across from the RedE.Ag guys, and I got some pretty sweet accessories because I was just using boards underneath my sled deck legs before, but I got the official product from them that raises it up over the ribs in the bed. I think I'm gonna put it like that. Yep, I'm gonna need 21. I have over 21, so we're good there, I hope. We have this beautiful crane above us, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and hopefully, pick up the deck, gently set it in the pickup. It's going to be incredible. Alright, first problem. This was not designed to do this, so this is cutting into there. And it's going to cut in worse because it's not centered, so... Oh no. How am I going to close the tailgate? Can I even close the tailgate? We're tight here to the box. Little gap here, but that allows the door to open. Could have snuck another ½ an inch here, but that's regulated by the way it installed. I either have to start chopping on this sled deck, give up and not use this sled deck, which then I won't have a sled deck, because I don't think they make them shorter than this, and I don't want to buy a new one. It'd be like 2 times more than I paid. I don't have time for this today. Good morning! It's blizzarding outside, so we're going to take care of some stuff in this nice, warm, heated shop. What we're doing is extending these guides on our sled deck. I was an inch short on length of bed to allow everything to fit, so I had to take the toolbox out, but we're going to still make this sled deck work this year. I've got some more of these, and so I'm going to drill holes, put them here, so I can run my bars for my sleds up here, and then my sleds don't hang out the back and hit an enclosed trailer. So we're going to get that done, and then we're going to get back on those and get out riding. We got our tool there to close or hold the clutches so we can change the weights on the snowmobile. Beautiful. Works perfect. Now I can get these weights out of here. Remember that bolt that fell out of my sled, seemingly, when I got stuck that time in Sealy Lake? And I could not figure out where it went. I figured out where it went all right. And there was 2 of them broken. When I was servicing my primary clutch, found out that the top 2 bolts holding on this plate here that keeps the distance between the primary shaft and secondary was snapped off. All this a couple days before a trip we're going on, a New Year's trip. It's going to be our first of the season. Couldn't get out sooner, and the snow hasn't been that great yet. But boy, I'm hoping this, not old girl, but new girl, will run, and everything will work. It's got to work, or this thing's got to go. I skipped a few steps here, but we got her fired up. Look at that snowbank. We're gonna launch right out of here and go check it out, go fill some gas, and go check out the fresh snow.
These are really powdery!
So powdery! Make sure you like and subscribe to keep up on all the fresh content posted weekly, which includes helpful tips and tricks, new products, and various adventures. Also, make sure you check out RedE.Ag's website to shop our performance air seeder solutions.